So a lot of times when you come, it'll be different every time. Although once you've been doing the practice for a while, you'll get to where you recognize a lot of the exercises and breathing patterns. So you know the power breath from Kevin's class, right? Okay. So we use that in here. We call it breath of fire. We also use something that's called locks. These are yogic locks. And the one we use the most is called root lock, and that's where you lift up on the anal sphincter, pull up on the pelvic muscles, and pull in on the navel, so that you tighten that whole lower quadrant. That helps you protect your lower back from injury. It also helps strengthen, you know, the urethra, the pelvic floor, and the renal area. So, if you don't want to pee on yourself or poop on yourself when you're old, practice root block, and we'll help you with that. So we use that. So when I say root block, you're lifting up on the anal sphincter, pelvic floor, and pulling in on the navel. Okay. So those are some of the things that we do.
Your life. Your life.
Oh, hi.
It's probably just down there right now. Your life.
Hi, Candace. I'm doing good. How are you? Good. So Candace is one of our most recent graduates. She got to do teachers training under the stresses of COVID-19. We figured out how to work that Zoom though. We figured it out. They did their public classes sitting outside, social distancing on Zoom. Yeah. It was a lot different teachers training. So, it's pretty cool. Always something just to make sure you don't get bored, right? You can always tell when Candace comes in because she smells so good.
I think the booty lady, I see it, Kia, she used to walk around and spray that on us, like after a class.
Some of the aromatherapy stuff.
Death of fire,
Death of fire.
What is the dead man? Sprays us on, it smells really good.
Yeah. So we are back on our regular schedule. The only difference is that on Saturday mornings, it's 9 o'clock now.
Really?
Yeah, it's 9 o'clock. So, and then Kevin's hot yoga is at
Well, it's both
6:30.
Monday 6:30, and now it's rather than Wednesday, it's Thursday.
Yeah, it's Thursday at 6:30. And we did that to accommodate the school schedule. We had to change it in order to find 2 nights. Because, you know, we do almost all of our classes are at night. And for anyone who wants to come in the morning, I do have a morning class on Monday and Wednesday at 10 a.m. And I call it gentle, and all of the students in the class rebut that statement. They tell me it's not gentle at all.
What kind of yoga?
It's fitness, yeah, it's hatha. Yeah. So it's pretty challenging. But, you know, as always, you can modify it to your level. So.
And does your Kundalini class change then on Thursday nights?
Nope.
Same time?
Just his. So the only 2 classes are he's moved from Wednesday to Thursday, and then we're 9 o'clock on Saturday. And Mariah is back, and Keith is back. So I don't know if Ellen's going to do the
That's okay. It was always, I mean, she knew I liked it, but I never wanted her to, it's like I never asked her. She would always say, hey, I'm going to do it. You want to? And say, yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah. So she probably will, because she really likes to do her Sivananda class. So. All right, my friends, let's lengthen up through the spine, put the chin, bring the hands together and rub them. Inhale, hands to heart center, nice deep breath in. Exhaling out. Inhaling in. Exhaling out. And inhale. Exhale. And release your hands to the left. All right, good job. If there's a problem, I usually get a text. All right. So again, nice big round. Inhaling down, lengthening through the spine. Exhaling back, taking it back at an angle. Full breath in. Full breath out. One, two, and last one, three. And let's reverse opposite direction. Last one. All right, coming to a stop, right hand to the right shin, left hand to the left. Inhaling out, exhaling back. Three more. One, two, and last one, take it out and hold it for three, and exhale, lock it back. All right, fingertips to the front, thumbs to the back, inhaling left, exhaling right. Keep it going, keep those arms lifted, full breath in, full breath out. And inhale, exhale, let's release the elbows down, and let's just inhale, push those shoulders up. Exhale, drop them down. Let's do it nice and slow. Inhale, push those shoulders up. Exhale, take it down. One more time. Inhale, push those shoulders up. Exhale, take it down. All right, let's dance the shoulders here. The left shoulder forward, right shoulder back, and changing sides. Three more sets. One, 2, and 3. And now nice big shoulder rolls, inhaling out, taking it back. 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. And let's reverse in the opposite direction. 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. All right, good job. Let's stretch those legs out. Shake them. We'll come back and forth. And pull those toes in, yogic butt grab here, take those sit bones and the perineum to the floor. Pick the thumbs together, inhale, lift up out of the rib cage. Exhale, fold it forward, going to the toes or the shins, whatever works. Let's just hold this here, rapid fire. And inhale deep. Exhale. And inhale up, exhale down. 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. And inhale up. Exhale and release. All right, let's bring those feet into cockroach pose now. Release the hands and penis. And let's inhale out, exhale back. Begin to open up the hips and the groin a little bit. Inhale forward. So as you're coming forward, the heart is lifting. So it's being pulled on a string. Three more. 1, 2. Inhale, take it out for 3. And exhale, flatten. Staying in this position, we're going to inhale forward, exhale down. Inhale forward, exhale down. Three more. 1, 2, and on 3, take it down, hold it here. Breath of fire. And inhale, retaining. Exhale, release. And inhale, walk it out. All right, let's bring the heel of that right foot in towards the groin. You're going to do some leg cradles. So let's bring that left leg up. Put that left arm underneath the knee, right arm. Right there at the ankle. Let's just sit here and let it warm up for a minute. And let's rock that baby. Inhale, take it out, exhale in. 3 more. 1, 2, and on 3, take it out and hold it. Bring it back in. Inhale. On the exhale, press it in towards the chest. And release. And bring it down. Let's do some nice big circles. Release the back, and then we'll do the other side. And reverse. All right, changing sides. Over to the right leg now. Let's bring that right arm in, underneath the right knee. Oh, this one always hurts so bad. In your abdomen?
Yes.
Don't do it, Ben. Just don't do it. You're waking shit up. Body's saying, hello. All right, here we go. Inhale. Three more. 1, 2, and on 3, take it out and hold it. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, and press to the chest as you exhale. Woo. And release it down. Woo. All right, nice big circles again. What a difference 2 months can make. Oh. All right, reverse it. All right, last warm up. Let's take the right hand to the left knee. Take the left hand back behind the hip. Let's just do a gentle side twist. Pull that shoulder blade down and flatten the back. Press through, trying to keep both sit bones on the floor. Back nice and straight. And release. Coming center. And over to the other side now. And the left hand on the right knee, right hand back behind you. All right, good job. Let's bring it center. So tonight we're going to do the set for awakening to your 10 bodies. And this is an awesome one. It has stretch pose. We'll start with that one. Then we get ego eradicator for 3 minutes. And I do believe our favorite frog is also in there. There it is. Yeah. All right. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Onto your back. So sit in the position, girls. Stretch pose and dive.
Thank you.
Oh. All right, we're done. So let's bring the feet flat to the floor and let's just kind of turn those knees, rocking them back and forth a little bit. My back is so much stiffer than it was 2 months ago, so be really careful when we're doing these things. So we're gonna do stretch pose, and it gives me a choice of between 1 and 3 minutes. What would you say? 3 minutes?
1.5.
Okay, 1.5 is good. 1.5 is good. We will do it for 90 seconds. And I'll show you, Daniela, what the pose looks like. Yes, set up. So with stretch pose, you stretch the legs out and you bring the head up to the point where the shoulders, you can feel the very bottom of them along the edge of the mat. The fingers point away from you and you lift the feet up. So it's a bit of a leg lift with the head up. You're looking straight at the toes there and you're doing it with breath of fire. So it looks like this. Now, if you have trouble with your neck, and I'm having trouble with my neck, so I'm going to use my brick. You can grab your brick and put it underneath your head like this. And then that kind of helps you hold that position without putting that terrible strain on the neck that this posture can put on it. So most people can hold both legs up for maybe 3 to 10 seconds. So you can start alternating the legs if you start having trouble with that. Or, you can bring the knees in and just keep the feet up and then stretch it back out whenever you can. Okay? All right, here we go. And inhale to begin. Breath of fire. Try to keep those eyes on the toenail beds. Even if you're moving the foot up and down, keep the eyes in that position. Be careful with this one, it can strain your neck pretty badly. So if you're not used to doing it and you need to let the head down, but you can still keep the feet up, the heels up, do that, and then just bring the head back up whenever you can. 15 seconds, you're doing good. Keep up, don't give up. Do something, anything's better than nothing. Inhale, retain. Fly root lock, look up on the anal sphincter, pelvic floor, point on the navel. Oh, exhale, ouch. Oh. Gratefully release. Let's take a minute to rest here. All right, so we're going to do this next one for 1.5 minutes also. And again, you can put the brick underneath your neck if it helps you. So you press the toes in towards the knees, and then you hug the knees to the chest, and then you bring the head up as though you're going to put the nose right there in between the knees. And we're going to hold it with breath of fire, which can be really challenging. So if you start feeling like you're going to throw up, just stop and do slow, deep breathing. But if you stand your brick up, again, if you have trouble with your neck, You can stand your brick up on the medium and then just pull it in like this and tuck the chin down, and you'll get a lot of the same benefits from the posture. Because we really want to pressurize this area right here, because we're trying to get the thyroid and the parathyroid glands to secrete. So doing whatever works for you. We'll do this for 1.5 minutes. And if the breath of fire is too much, just revert to slowly breathing. And inhale and begin. So of course, stretch pose really strengthens the abdominals. And if you're able to hold the neck up, it really strengthens the neck. This particular posture, because we've got the knees pressed into the stomach, we're pressurizing a lot of the internal organs. So it's said to help clean them. And of course, breath of fire itself is a blood cleansing exercise. Really moving the lymph when we do this here, like this. Also known as wind relieving pose. So. And inhale deep, and exhale, release those feet down. All right, let's just take a moment to rest here. Let's bring the knees to the chest, and let's work along the spine a couple times. Let's see. So we're going to do ego eradicator for 3 minutes. Let me explain how to do that. So you bring the fingers to the tops of the palms. So we're not in the center, we're up at the tops. The thumb is separate, and we bring the arms up to about 60. The elbows nice and straight. You roll the eyes up to look at what's called the third eye center. So there's an imaginary bullseye right there at the root of the nose that you're looking in at. I call it the Linda Blair look. And we hold this here with breath of fire. So when we're done, I'll say inhale. We bring the arms up over the head, touch the thumbs together, release the hands. And then as you're going through, just imagine you're cleaning out any icky stuff from your aura and just dropping it down to the, all right? 3 minutes. And inhale to begin. Keep it going. So in Kundalini yoga, there's this idea, and this is true of all yogic philosophies, no matter which branch, that there's more than one body. The physical body is only one of our bodies. So in Kundalini, they break it down to 10. One is the soul body, one is the negative mind, the other is the positive mind, and then the neutral line. Then we have the physical body. We have the arc line, which goes from ear to ear. And in women, we have a second arc line, which goes from nipple to nipple. We have the auric body, the chronic body, the subtle body, which is said to carry all of the impressions from this life and any other lives that we've had within it, and then the radiant body. So we're working on all of these 10 bodies as we do these exercises. Keep it strong, keep going, we're more than halfway through. Keep those elbows straight, push through. Keep up, you'll be kept up. Inhale, retain, let's bring those thumbs up, touch them over the head. Pull that root block, lift up on the anal sphincter muscles, pelvic floor, pulling on the navel. Straighten those fingers out, exhale, sweep it through the aura. Cleanse out any negativity, drop it to the floor, and just sit with the eyes closed for a minute. Let that energy circulate. Take a moment to check in with yourself to see how you're feeling. Sometimes breath of fire makes you a little bit lightheaded if you're not used to it. It really moves the pranic energy in the body. Really kicks everything up. Accentuates it. Right. So I'm going to do this next one for 3 minutes as well. We're going to come into a wide stride. We're going to inhale, we're going to raise the arms up high over the head. Exhale, take it down to the left. Inhale, arms back overhead. Exhale, take it to the right. We're going to continue for 3 minutes. Go ahead and begin. Full breath in as you're coming up. Complete exhale as you're going down. Can't get to the toes, that's okay. Just reach and grab the shin as you come down. That's absolutely okay too. Some people who can't get to the toes like to grab the shin better because they feel like they can get a deeper stretch. So whatever works best for you. Check to make sure the sides of the feet are straight up and down. Pull those toes in. Toes in towards the knees. There we go. We want to keep all the muscles in the leg active. At your own pace. As you're coming up, really take the opportunity to stretch through those arms. Lift them up. Reach high. Imagine you're trying to get those fingertips to touch the ceiling. "20 seconds, see what you can do. No, you're getting tired now." Now inhale, stretch up. Exhale, oh, gratefully release those arms down. Whew. Just roll those shoulders out a little bit. Some nice shoulder workout. All right, we're going to continue with the legs out, reaching and grabbing either the toes or the shins, whatever works. You're going to inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. So we're just going into the center, nowhere else. And it really helps loosen your back up to do this exercise. So we'll do 3 minutes, and you can start as slow as you need to. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Everybody's looking good, just do what you can. And again, you can hold on to the shins. It really helps to have something to hold on to when you're doing this. And the movement is coming from the fulcrum, so you're just, it's like you're bobbing for apples, is really the motion. So just rocking forward over the sit bones and rocking back. And as you come up, exhale as you go down. Just doing your best, whatever that is. Tiny movements make big improvements, so even if the movement isn't really big, you're still doing really good work. One more. And inhale up. Exhale. Whew. And let's go ahead and bring those legs back in together. Whew. Sit here and rest for a minute. All right. We're going to do 3 minutes of camel ride here in easy pose, inhaling forward, exhaling back. Now remember, when you're doing this, the head stays level, so the head doesn't throw back. It stays level. The shoulders stay over the hips. So you're moving, the heart's coming forward on the inhale. Then on the exhale, you're pulling the core in and rocking the back. So inhaling forward, exhaling back. Looking good. Keep it going. We'll do it for 3 minutes. You can close your eyes here, make it a moving meditation. Try to keep your mind focused on your breath. Try not to drift off into thoughts about your day. Stay with your breath. You can put the mantra, Sat Nam, with the movement inside your head to help you stay focused. Sat Nam means truth is my name, or truth is my true identity, or I am God's truth, or as Kevin likes to say, I am my authentic self. And double time. And inhale, take it out and hold it. Exhale, rock it back. Sit with the eyes closed for a minute. Let that energy circulate. So now we're going to come sitting on our heels to do spinal flex. So if you need to get a brick or two to sit on because it's uncomfortable on your heels, go ahead. Or if you want to get a blanket to put underneath your feet because it can begin to hurt as the tops of the feet bore down into the mat, because we're going to do this for 3 minutes. So we're going to bring the hands to the knees. Oops. We're going to bring the hands to the knees, inhaling out, exhaling back. Inhaling out, exhaling back. We're going to work the mid-back here. Closing your eyes, let's make it a moving meditation. Does anyone need a blanket? Anytime we're working our spine like this, we're moving the spinal fluid from the bottom of the spine to the top. Really helps keep the vertebrae and the back and the spine itself really, really strong. But it also enhances brain power because we're moving the cerebral spinal fluid. And we've done MRIs that show that it really does move that fluid and wakes that brain up. Makes you smile. Double time. And inhale forward, exhale back. Fine. Let's go ahead and come off those heels now. We are going to come back onto the heels for one more exercise right after this. So if you feel like you need to get the brick, because it's hurting the tops of your feet, yeah, can get really uncomfortable. Is everybody's feet woken up yet? Good. All right. Just going to come back onto our heels. And so we're going to do spinal flex in this position. So we're going to bring the fingers to the front, thumb to the back. Inhaling left, exhaling right. Inhaling left, exhaling right. Okay? And there we go. And bring those hands up and again. Keep those elbows up. The wings are gonna wanna start floating down, just what they do. Try to keep that armpit exposed. I know everyone's getting tired now. Good knee waves through our set, certainly more than halfway done. Again, this exercise is really good for the thyroid and the parathyroid. It's good for the nervous system because we have the armpits exposed, which is the exhaust system, the central nervous system. We're turning the head left to right, left to right. We're working on the thyroid and the parathyroid. This really helps us open up and free the rib cage. Sitting on our heels in rock pose, we're working with digestion. Those are just some of the wonderful things we're doing. 30 seconds, we're almost there. Just do your best. And if you've got it in you, double time. And inhale, center. Apply root lock, lift up on the anal sphincter, pelvic floor, pull in on the navel, move that energy up, the spine, up, up, up. Ow. Exhale. Whew. Come off those heels. Wow. I'm going to do the next exercise for 1 minute. Let's take a break before we begin. Roll those feet around. Oh, how's everybody doing?
Fabulous.
Feel pretty energetic?
Yes.
I always sleep the best. Well, I sleep real good on yin nights and on Kundalini nights. Those are good sleep nights. All right, so with this one, we're going to bring the fingertips to the front, thumbs to the back again. We're going to inhale up, touch the wrists together, and then bring the arms back out to this position. So inhaling up, exhaling down. I'm going to do 1 minute. And here we go. Inhale to begin. And inhale up. Exhale on. Release it down. Ooh. Sit and relax. All right. So for the next one, we're going to interlace the hands in Venus. And we're going to inhale up, exhale down. And we're going to do this one for 3 minutes. And inhale to begin. And if you get tired, and you will, we've done a lot of arm work, just rest when you need to. Try to keep the elbows straight, even if you can't bring it as high up. Rest when you need to, come back into it as soon as you can. Like I said, I know everybody's getting tired by now. I know I certainly am. So just rest, take it till you can make it. Imagine that you're still doing the exercise. Don't break your concentration. So now with the ego eradicator, when we brought our hands down, kind of cleaned that part of our auric field. So this acts kind of like a windshield wiper to the energy field that is in front of us. So kind of helps clean all that stuff out. Let it clean your energy. Make it lighter and brighter. It's a good workout for the heart. And double time. And inhale up. Exhale. Woo. Woo. Release it down. Oh, yeah. So just sit and rest for a minute. Right. So we're going to do alternate shoulder shrugs. We'll start with the left shoulder and then go to the right. We'll do that for 1 minute and then we'll reverse. I'll tell you to start with the right and go to the left. Okay? And let's begin with the left shoulder. Last one, and inhale. Exhale, and let's change shoulders right first. And now inhale, both shoulders up. Exhale. Ooh. Let's just relax. Close the eyes here. Let's rest for a minute. Feel that energy moving. You may feel tingling in the arms and through the hands. Done a lot with the heart meridian. Okay. So we're going to do this one for 1 minute. Inhaling left, thinking soft. Exhaling right, thinking non. Just 1 minute. And begin. Check your nostril. Sit lifted out of the waist. Keep it going. Inhale, center. Exhale. And now we're going to do this again, but this time we're going to start from the left. Start from the right, going to the left. 1 minute. Inhale, begin. Keep it going. And inhale. Exhale. Let's go ahead and stretch those legs out and shake them. All right. Take it out for frog. Let's do 16 if you can. If not, just do as many as you can. Oh, let's stand up for a minute though. Shake it out. Oh.
I thought yoga pants were one size fits all to put them on today for the first time in, 3 months or whatever. Oh my God! You'd think there were zippers.
I know how to fix that. You just let the zipper hang open, then you get a hair tie, and you put it around, you loop it from the buttons to the, have you ever done that? Yeah. That's how
I go to another pair of my favorite jeans.
That's one way to do it. All right, so frog pose. Come down on the fingertips. If it's too hard for you to do it on the fingertips, you can come onto the fists. When you do it on the fingertips, you get the added advantage of doing some brain work because it pressurizes meridians in the fingertips that go directly to the brain. So the heels are right, the perineum is right over the heels, and the knees are stretched out wide. The chin is up, and you're inhaling in this position. As you exhale, you come up, drop the chin down, and then back down. Chin up, inhaling up, down to the floor, exhaling down. Trying to not allow the heels to touch. All right? So go ahead and do 16 or as many as you can at your own pace. I'm going to turn this way so I don't launch off. Just doing whatever you can. And if you're at home doing this and you have trouble doing your knees, just stand up and do slight bends in the knees. Holy cow. 5 more. Last one. I'm not finishing at the top of the race.
That's okay.
All right. And whew. So tonight we're going to do our meditation before we have our Shavasana, but then we will have our Shavasana. So we're going to bring the hands into Gyan Mudra, which is where the index finger and the thumb touch, and the palms are out facing forward. So we're going to do this with a mantra. If you don't know the mantra or it just seems too weird to do it, just pump the navel, all right? And I'll tell you how to do this. This is a liner yoga meditation. And so as we're doing it, it's a Omkara. So you pull the navel in and you imagine energy moving up the spine in one circular way. Usually imagine it coming from the bottom of the spine and then going to the navel. So a Omkara, navel in, Sate Nama, circle it up to the heart. Siriwa, bring it up to the throat. Hey Guru, and out of the crown. So you're doing 3 full circles up the spine, visualizing it coming up, and then on that last half note, bringing it up to the spine. So it's Ekonkara Sate Nama Siriwa Hey Guru. Okay, so we'll pump the navel 3 times. Close the eyes, and again, we'll do this for about 4 minutes. Ekonkara Sate Nama Siriwa Hey Guru. Inhale. Ekonkara Sate Nama Siriwa Hey Guru. 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 Ekankara Satenama Siriva 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 Guru. Last one. Ekankara Satenama Siriva Guru. Inhale deep, wide root long. Exhale and release. And come onto your back for a well-deserved Shavasana. Won't last long, but it's well-deserved. Slowly breathing. Inhaling, bring first the right foot, then the left foot to the floor. Just begin to rock those knees, left to right, left to right. Now dropping those knees to the left, take the arms to the right. Changing sides. Both feet back flat to the floor. Bring first the right knee, then the left knee to the chest. And rock side to side, left to right, left to right. And coming to a stop, rocking along the spine and come up. All right. It is. It's good to have everyone slowly coming back. For those of y'all that are out there, can't wait till you get to join us. All right, so swing your hands together, rub them. Inhale towards them, a nice deep breath in. Exhale, inhale. We'll close with 3 long side arms and have it again. May peace be with me, may peace be with thee, may peace be with all things everywhere. Om Shanti, 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 Om. You may bow to the divine teacher and the divine mastermind. Sat down, my friends. Thank you guys so much for coming.
Thank you.
How was that, Danielle?
It's good.